Okay, so this goes back to what we were talking about on Friday, and just kind of reviewing some of that stuff. So what do you notice about angle A and angle C? They're congruent, yes. Okay, the two are congruent. All right, next, what do you notice about angle A and angle B? They're supplementary. What does that mean? Okay, they add up to 180 degrees. All right, and then what do you think is true of side AB and side DC? Okay, they're parallel and congruent. Okay, this is a parallelogram. All right, during the computer, these lines, I mean, we haven't proved it or anything, but I guarantee from the computer those lines are exactly parallel. I measured those angles. That's pretty close to what they measure, but those are some of the properties of parallelograms we talked about on Friday. So today we're just going to kind of review some more of that stuff. And so these are the properties that we talked about on Friday, just is going to be what this is talking about here. So on the first one, opposite sides of a parallelogram are what? Congruent. Opposite sides of a parallelogram are congruent. So if this side is 9, this side is 9. Okay, second, opposite blank are congruent. Opposite angles are congruent. So if this angle is 100 degrees, pencil just totally stopped working for whatever reason. Yep. That's weird. Okay, sorry. This angle is 100 degrees. All right. Third property of a parallelogram is consecutive angles are what? Supplementary. Ooh. Supplementary. Okay, and again, what supplementary mean? Add up to 180. So like if angle F is 80, then angle G is 100. These two angles are consecutive angles. Consecutive just means in order or next to. And then the fourth property is that the diagonals bisect each other. And bisect means to cut exactly in half. Means to cut exactly in half. So for instance, this piece right here, let's say this is 6 centimeters. This piece right here is going to be 6 centimeters. And then if this one is 5 centimeters, then this one's going to be 5 centimeters. Okay, so the diagonals cut each other exactly in half. Based off of which one of these properties over here? Which one of these properties lets us know that those two are equal? Yep, right here. The diagonals bisect each other, okay? Because of which one of these over here? Good, because of this one right here, consecutive angles are supplementary. All right, so let's flip it over. And these questions right here do come directly from your homework. So just to reiterate this, these are super easy problems right here. So on this one, CD. All right, CD. How long is CD going to be? 10. How do you know this is 10? Because the opposite side is 10. In parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. So this side is 10, just like this one. Okay, how long is side DA? 22. It's the same length as the opposite side down here. DA's up here. Okay, DA from D to A. That matches up to down here. This is 22. Okay, how long is AC? Okay, from A to C, the whole thing here. Well, if this is 13 from here to here, how far is it from here to here? It's 13, right? Because these diagonals bisect each other. So this and this are equal. So to find the whole thing, it would be 13 plus another 13 would be 26. And then how long is DB? going to be 24 because this is 12, then this is 12. And so you have 12 and 12 to add up to a total of 24. Okay, how long is CE? 13, just like this one right here. How long is DE? It's 12. Okay, let's come back to, we'll come back to this question in just a second. Let's go ahead and drop down here to number 23. So BCD, okay, BCD. So we start at B, go to C, and then up to D. So this whole angle is going to be the sum of these two angles right here, right? So it's going to be this little angle and this angle put together. So to find this whole angle, I'm just going to do 23 plus 47. What's that? Is what? 70. Okay, 70. All right, and so now ADC. So ADC. All right, so if this whole angle is 70, how big does this whole angle up here have to be? 110, because remember, in a parallelogram, these consecutive angles are supplementary. So this whole angle right here, let me just do it like this. I'll erase it. Don't do this on yours, but this whole angle right here and this whole angle right here add up to 180. So we already know this one's 70, so this has to be 110 for these two to add up to the 180 degrees. Okay, so this is 110. All right. Next is, I'm going to keep going down. We'll come back up to those in a second. So BAD. So BAD. How big is this whole angle right here going to be? It's 70 because we already said down here this whole thing is 70. And remember, in a parallelogram, the opposite angles like this are congruent. So if this angle is 70, then this angle is going to be 70. Okay. Next one asks for angle CDE. So CDE is talking about this angle right here. How big is that angle going to be? Okay. It is going to be the same measurement as this angle right here, because those are alternate interior angles of parallel lines, so they're congruent. So this angle is going to be the same measurement as this angle right here. So if this one's 72, this one's going to be 72. All right. Next, number 27 asks about angle EDA. Okay, so EDA is this angle right here. All right, let's think about this. Okay. We already said that this whole angle right here is what? Is 110. The whole thing is 110. And then we said that this one is 72. So if I'm looking for this one, what am I going to do there? Yeah, just do 110 minus 72. And what does that give you? Gives you 38? All right, so we know this is, let's do that. All right, 72, 38. All right, on this one, angle DAE. All right, so angle DAE. So we're looking for this one right here now. How big is that one going to be? 23, because it's going to match up to that one right there. Okay, next is angle EAB. So EAB, let me erase this. Okay, angle EAB is this angle. How big is that one going to be? 47, because it's going to match up to this one. And then angle AEB. Okay, angle AEB is going to be this one. All right, so let me put this back. We know this one's 47. Okay, and so this is going to go to another fact What do I know about the three angles of a triangle like this? They add up to 180, right? So if this is 72 and that's 47, I'm going to go 180 minus 72 minus 47 to find this missing angle. So 180 minus 72 minus 47. And what does that give you? Is what? 61. All right. Now let's go back up here to these other two real quick, to A, B, C. All right. So A, B, C. Oh, okay. So that's easy. So this one is, we knew this one's 110. So angle ABC is what? Is 110. And then BCE. Well, BCE is this angle right here. So obviously that one's 23. Okay, dropping down to here. All right, I want to find the value of x. So I see an x there and I see an x there. So if this is a parallelogram, what do I know about these opposite sides right here? They're congruent to each other. So this side is congruent to this side. So to find the value of x, I'm going to put 5x plus 1 equals 3x plus 17. All right, just solving for x, subtract 3x on both sides. So 2x plus 1 equals 17 minus 1. 2x equals 16 divided by 2. So x equals 8. Now to solve for y, okay, it's going to be the exact same idea. This side and this side are opposite sides, so they're congruent. So I'm going to put negative 8y plus 17 equal to 7 minus 10y. Plus 17, 7 minus 10y. Okay, so, I mean, we could do this several ways. I'm going to add 8y to both sides. That zeros out. That leaves 17 equal to 7 minus 2y. Minus 7 on both sides. We get 10 equals negative 2y. Divided by negative 2. And y equals negative 5. Okay, now I'm going to take those and plug them back in. So if I take, for AB, that's right here, take this 8 and plug it in here. 3 times 18 is 24, and 24 plus 17 is what? It's going to be 41. Yep. Okay. And then to find dA down here, I'm going to take negative 5 and plug it in here. So what's negative 10 times negative 5? It's positive 50. So what's 7 plus 50? This is going to be 57. Okay, on this one it says that OL is 8x minus 56, so that is right there. And it says that OJ from here to here is 24. Okay, so what do we know about those two pieces right there? They're equal, okay? So because the diagonals bisect each other, I know those two are equal. So I'm going to set 8x minus 56 equal to just 24. Add 56. 70, 80. Divide both sides by 8. And x equals this. Okay, so on the other one, it's going to be the exact same thing. OM and OK, okay? OM and OK, you know, those are going to be congruent. So let's just do this in our head. I know that this is going to equal this. So if I subtract 20, that's going to give me 16. If I divide 16 by 4, what's that going to give me for y? It's going to give me 4. All right, so y equals 4 on that one. And now to find mk, that's the whole diagonal here. Yep, it's going to be 36 and 36, which is 72 feet. Okay. On this one, what do I know about these two angles right here? They're supplementary because, so I know x plus 8 plus 3x equals 180. Those two just add up to equal 180. So when I combine like terms, when I add the x and 3x, that's going to make 4x. So I just have 4x plus 8 equals 180 minus 8. 4x equals 172. Divide by 4. X equals 43. Now let's take that 43 and plug it back in real quick. So if I take 43 and put it here, what's 43 plus 8?
51.
It's 51. Plug in 43 here. What's 3 times 43?
129.
Is 129. Now, to find the value of y, now I don't care about the x plus 8 anymore. The 51 is what I need. So what do I know about these two angles right here? They're supplementary also because those are consecutive angles. So on this one, the 51 plus y plus 9 equals 180. Right? This angle and this angle add up to 180. So when I combine like terms on this one, 51 and 9 make 60. So I have y plus 60 equals 180. Minus 60. Y equals 120. Which, I mean, I guess actually an easier way of thinking of that would have been these two opposite angles are congruent. So since you knew this is 129, it makes sense this is 120 because 120 plus 9 is 129. So y has to be 120. So that makes sense. Okay, then this last little part is stuff that we did week before. Again, we're just kind of reviewing stuff we did. So just to remind you, to find the sum, do you remember the formula we used to find the sum? N minus 2 times 180. N minus 2 times 180. So on a 13 gun, if we do 13 minus 2 times 180, what does that give you? 1,980 degrees. Okay, I'm not gonna do both of those for these. I'm just gonna do one of each. On number 2, it says find the measurement of each of a regular polygon. So n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. So on this 15 gun, we're gonna go 15 minus 2 times 180 divided by 15. That gives you 156. And then on the last one, find the measurement of each exterior of a regular polygon. So this is 360 divided by n. On this one, 360 divided by 35. This gives you like 10.2 what?
28.
Yeah, 10.28 degrees.